Hello everyone, it's Wednesday and it's time for our virtual card class. I have some fantastic projects for us to do. We have a lot to create here today. Thank you so much for joining me for the new time. Switching from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 12 o'clock noon here in Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for joining me, and we are going to be creating some beautiful cards using this mixed floral Memories and More card pack. This card pack is on the last chance list, so be sure to grab up some of those before they're gone. I know you're going to want some after I show you how I create all these fantastic cards. So let me just turn you down and we're going to get crafting. And then while we're crafting, I'm going to tell you about some awesome things that are happening. So it is free shipping for the next 3 days. So I have a fantastic ordering special. All of the details are in the link attached to this video. So I know you will want to read up on that. If you like these cards, I would love to send you the tutorial on how to create these. So if you place an order with me meeting the minimum $75 to get the free shipping, I will email you the tutorial for, it's either 7 or 8 cards. We're going to create 4 of them here. But I'm going to send you the tutorial for all of the cards. And I think you will really like them. I'm just going to pull you up on my phone here so I can see if there's any questions. I'm hoping this new time frame will help with my internet. My internet has been completely wonky lately. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm hoping that will all be good. Okay, for some reason I cannot see your comments. But anyways, let's get crafting. So these are some of the bits and pieces that are in the Memories and More card pack. You get 4 sheets of stickers, and we're going to be using some of these. Now, these are all the pieces that I had left over from creating those fantastic cards. So all their cards are double-sided, so you get the finished, or you get one side, flip it over, and there's a whole other array of designs. So we are going to get crafting. See, on the flip side, there's all these really pretty things. So you can use this for scrapbooking as well. But I want to show you how to make some really pretty cards out of them. So I did go ahead and I pre-cut some of my pieces to kind of save on some time. So we're going to be using basic white and azure afternoon cardstock. So all we are going to do right now is we are going to fold this in half. So if you are here, please put in the comments that you are here. I just washed, oh, there it is. I washed my bone folder. It was a little dirty. Please put in the comments that you are here, that you are watching. Please also like, love, share my videos. I would really appreciate that. All right. So now we're going to take one of those card pieces and we're going to put some adhesive on the back. And we are going to attach this to our azure afternoon. Now there is literally no stamping involved in this. So if you are not comfortable stamping, no worries. I got you covered. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we'll attach this piece here to our cardstock as well. And we'll put that right at the top, leaving just a little bit of a border. There we go. Now we'll attach this. I think we'll attach this with some dimensionals. So let me grab some dimensionals. Okay, that's the last of that sheet. So I hope everyone had a fantastic Easter. I hope you all were able to spend some time with some friends and families and get out to church. We celebrated our Easter on Saturday, and we got to go see the grandkids and my children. It was fantastic. We had so much fun. All right, so now we will take this and set this right in the center. See how quick and easy this goes together? Now I have some of this Daffodil Delight ribbon, and we're just going to tie a small bow. Yeah, the weather was absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous here today in Adams, Wisconsin. The sun is shining, and it's actually kind of warm. I have the windows open here in the studio. Hoping it stays like this for a while. Let it dry up. We've had so much rain lately. It's been crazy. At least it's not snow, so I'm grateful for that. All right, so we have a little bow, and I need to put a sentiment on here. So I'm going to go to my stickers, and here's one that I would like to use, Heartfelt Thanks. And I'm just going to put this over to the side and just plop that right on there. Awesome. All right, now we're going to attach our bow. So I'm going to grab some mini glue dots, and we'll put the bow right about there. All right, and then I have these low profile dots. Now I like these because they are low profile, they're flat-ish. So when you go to the post office, they're not going to hit you with some more postage. I just went to the post office this morning. I had to drop off my swap cards that I'm doing for my team, and I ended up having to pay more because it was a little bulky. I totally forgot. All right, so here's card number 1. It opens just like this. All right, so that was card number 1. Let's go on to card number 2. So I have all the little bits and pieces all ready here. So we have black, white, we have Calypso Coral, we have some of those papers from the Memories and More pack. And I've already trimmed them down. So they do come in 3x4, and then I believe this is 4x6. So you can always trim them down how you need them. All right, so we are going to take our, put that on the side, our Calypso Coral, and we're just going to fold that in half. Just like that. Okay, let's see if maybe I can see some of the comments now. Maybe my internet will be happy with me. Nope. All right. It was worth a try. So please leave some comments in there after the video. I will get back to you and answer some of your questions. All right, so you know what? Let's start from the inside and work our way out. All right, so I have a piece of basic white. Just going to attach that on the inside. Put that right in there. All right, and then I had to trim out this really pretty piece. So we're going to use the piece that I cut off for the inside of the card. Right at the bottom, we'll leave a little border, just like that. All right, so there is the inside of the card. Now let's work on the outside. All right, so I have my basic black, and I'm going to layer this paper on here, just like that. So this is the flip side, capturing memories one photo at a time. So that would be really good for a scrapbook or a little memory book. you know what? I need to trim the sides. Grab my paper trimmer and just trim off a little bit there. All right, so now we're all trimmed. Forgot that little bit. All right, so we'll just center that on the black. There we go. And now we're going to adhere this to our card base. So we're just going to do that flat. I don't think I want too much bulk. All right, so right in the center. Give a good press. All right, now we have this other piece of the 3x4 cards. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to pop this up on some dimensionals. Okay. Little bits and pieces here, all flying around. Okay, so right in the center. Of course, I need my sentiment. So let's see, what shall we use? Let's use, all right, let's use this. We'll put this towards the bottom. There we go, just like that. And let's grab this. So I'll put this right in the center. So that says celebrate. All right, now we need our embellishments. And one more little one. I'll put that, oop, there we go. All right, see how quick and simple that was? You have everything all colored, it's all die cut out, it's fantastic. So there's card number 2. All right, card number 3. So we are going to be using some boho blue, and now this is a color that is retiring. So you want to make sure if you don't have any boho blue that you pick that up before it's gone. All right, so we're going to just fold this in half. Just like that. Press that down, grab our bone folder. And going to grab our basic white, and we're just going to center that. Ooh, little dimensional paper got stuck in there. All right, so right in the center. All right, so now what we're going to do before we go further, we're going to grab some of this really pretty ribbon again, and we're just going to put this on the inside and tie a bow. Let's tie our bow. All right. So this is thin ribbon, so you want to pull it a little tight. Make your bow, maybe. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I do with the thread. I'm going to tie a double knot. This way it's not going to get away from me. I need that, third hand in here. All right. So now I have a double knot. Now it's not going to run away on me. Probably way more ribbon than I needed. Makes bow tying so much easier. All right, so So let's see, we are going to put it, I think I want it on this side, and we'll trim out the bow after we have all our layers on, so we can be sure that we have enough. We don't want to over trim. All right. Excuse me. So now we're going to use this layer that says hooray. I don't want that side. So we will layer this onto some basic white. So Stampin' Up! Has free shipping for the next 3 days. I think that is so awesome. So you can get stocked up on all those last chance items, and you don't have to worry about paying the extra for shipping, which is nice. So to get the free shipping, they ask that you put a minimum order in of $75. And then once you hit that 75, then your product will ship out for free. So if that is not awesome enough for you, if you place that order with me through my link, I will send you the tutorial for these 7 or 8 cards. I think it's 7 or 8. I don't know. For 7 or 8 cards, and I will send that to you for free once I see that an order goes in. If your order exceeds $100 or more, I'm going to send you the full tutorial, and then I will also send you 4 handmade cards that are already completed, so they are just that they will be all ready to give away. Or you could hold on to them for yourself. All right, let's move that out of the way. So you have for the next 3 days to get your order in. And as soon as I get your order, I will be emailing out that tutorial, so you won't have to wait. All right, so now I think we can trim this bow up a little. Maybe we don't need it quite as big. A little smaller. So I know you're going to want this tutorial. It is so awesome. And then once you have this tutorial, you'll have 4 upcoming Memories and More card packs, and you could use the same layouts, just using the different card pieces. All right, so now we need to add our sentiment. So let's see, let's do a happy birthday. And I think I want the sticker sheet to kind of pop up. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I'm going to put them on the back of the sticker sheet. So just because it's a sticker sheet, don't think you can't pop it up, because you can. Now, the trick is it's going to be very tricky to get it off my finger. All right, so let's put this down here. There we go. Now there's all these little flowers, so we're going to use some of those. So let's peel off some, and we'll just scatter them. So we have the little calypso coral, and a yellow, and here's a pink. Here's a pink. Oh, I'll put that down here. And then look at this. There's these little ladybugs. Aren't they cute? They are so adorable. Whoop. Let's move that down. Come on. Scooch down. There we go. There's that cute little ladybug. And then let's add on some of these dots. There's one there, and we'll throw one here. Normally I don't put this much bling on a card, but I thought it was really cute. All right, card number 3. All right, so on to card number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm showing you 5 cards today. I think I was doing 5. All right. So here we have our little bits and pieces. We have our Azure Afternoon. Let's fold this in half. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot on that other card. We need to put this on the inside. Totally forgot. All right, so back to card number 3. All right. We'll put this right on the inside because it's a little darker color. So when you're trying to write your saying, you want to have something lighter to write on. All right, so there's card number 3. All right, back to card number 4. All right, so this one, we're going to be using all different kinds of pieces. So let's see here. That's for the inside, and here we have for the outside. All right, so we are going to, how are we doing this? We are, I don't know why I have 2 of those. All right, but let's go with it. All right, so we are going to take our white and add it to our card base. And I'll go just right on the front. Just like that. All right. Then what we're going to do is take one of those cards. So it says, "So much love. I love it," but we're not using this side. We're going to use the black and white. And put this at the bottom of the card. We'll just line that up with the basic white that's on there. There we go. All right, now I have a layer of basic black, and then I'm going to layer this right behind. And again, all the measurements are in the tutorial that I will email, excuse me, to you directly for free as a part of the ordering special. So be sure to check all the details out on that. All right, so now what we're going to do is grab some dimensionals. I don't know what I had this extra piece for. Or maybe that was part of my inside. All right, let's grab some dimensionals and put them on the back. And then I have one other surprise for you, but I will share that with you, excuse me, at the end of the video when we are done creating our cards. All right, so make sure we have this all facing the right way. So we're going to put this right in the center. Put that down, just like that. Now we need our sentiment. So I'm going to use, again, one of these stickers. And this one I'm just going to lay flat. I'll put that here. You are awesome. There we go. And let's grab some of these adorable butterfly little stickers, or butterfly ladybugs. Let's just add a couple more. I know there's some pictured. We'll just add some little ones. Just like that. I think that should be good. Let's grab some of our dots. Grab the gold. There's a bigger one down here. All right, so there's the outside. Now we need to work on the inside. So just open that up. And then we'll add our basic white. Okay. That will go right in here. Ooh, it wants to stick to my fingers. There we go. And let's add some interest, so it kind of coordinates with the outside of the card. So we're just going to glue this down flat. You don't really want a whole lot of bulk on the inside of your card. There we go. And now we need a little more room to write our message to whoever is going to be getting this fabulous card. And now you have more room. All right, so here is card number 4, and I have all the pieces for it this time. All right, there's number 4. All right, card number 5. All right, so we have an embossed piece of cardstock. This is using the exposed brick. I don't know if you can see that, but we have the exposed brick embossing folder. And let me turn it this way. So we have hello there, piece of white, and then this is another card. All right, so let's start assembling. Let's start by folding. Folding is always the first part. There we go. All right, card base is done. Put that on the side. So now we have our exposed brick piece, and we're going to lay this flat, just right on top of our card base. All right, and now I have that 3x5 card. See, and this side here would be really great for scrapbooking. Today was great. We'll put this right in the center. There we go. Now we have our other piece of basic white, and we're just going to layer this on top. Not quite lined up. Just take that apart just a little bit. See if we can reline it up. All right, so we'll line it up from this side. There we go. All right, still a little off, but that's all right. All right, let's grab some dimensionals. I'm sure when you make your cards, you will do them much nicer. Right in the center. Isn't that pretty? I love how all the pieces just coordinate together. All right, so let's grab a sticker. And I want this one. We're going to pop this one up. So flip it over and we'll grab some dimensionals. One at the bottom. And one at the top. And you know what? Because it's a sticker, let's kind of put one in the middle so we don't end up with a saggy middle. All right. So we will put this, where should we put this? Let's put this over here in this white space. There we go. And we'll grab some of our profile dots. And up here, and some small ones there, and there. Let's move that one up. Just, oh, that looks good there. It doesn't want to move. All right, so here is card number 5. All right, so let's pull out all the cards that we made with this fantastic pack. So basically you only needed the cardstock for the bases. And if you wanted to layer some additional layers behind some of these cards, you could do that. So here was card 5. Here was card number 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to get to the surprise in a moment. Stampin' Up! Has an ordering special. Minimum order of $75 qualifies you for the free shipping. Okay? If you place your order with me, for the 75 or more, I will send out the tutorial for all these cards. So let's see, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So there's going to be a total of 8 cards. So there's 3 cards that we did not put together yet. So you spend the $75 through me. I send you the tutorial for free for a total of 8 cards. You will have so much product left over. So look at all this that I have left over that you can make so many more. You could create some scrapbook pages, all that kind of fun stuff. So, if your order total is $100 or more, I will send the tutorial for this, plus I will add in 4 homemade cards. So 4 handmade cards that I created, I will shoot them in the mail to you. So as soon as I see the email come through that you placed your order, I will email you out and I will send out your gifts. Now, the bonus, surprise bonus. If you place an order with me in the next 3 days, I'm going to be doing a drawing for whoever qualifies